Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of All Things Save On, where there's no limits, no filters, honest conversations, and yes, the truth we all can relate to. All right, y'all. On today's episode is a little bit different because I'm not joined by one, but two guests actually. These two have came into Love Cabin as flames, but still had to navigate that space as individuals while still being constantly watched, compared, and judged as a unit. They didn't just walk into a chaotic environment, they carried with sisterhood, health challenges, and public expectations. So today we're not just talking about Love Cabin, we're talking about the identity, mental health, resilience, and what it takes to stay grounded when the cameras is on and off. So without further ado, welcome to the show, Danae and Danette.
I love that intro. That was beautiful. That was so nice. Well said.
Yeah. Thank you. How are you guys?
We're good. Blessed, highly favored.
I know that's right. And y'all look beautiful too.
Thank you. So do you. We trying to get used to this blonde again.
The blonde is really working for real.
Thank you.
You know
we got
what?
Some haters out there that don't like it, and it's like I'm light skinned. How I don't look nice for blonde?
You know what?
You just don't like
a
me.
color that would look good on y'all skin, burgundy with bangs.
We did that. We did the ginger. We did a ginger. It was so pretty. But that burgundy is coming up.
Y'all have to send me pictures. Wait. Wasn't it the one that y'all? Is it the same one that y'all did when y'all was that y'all pinned to y'all's profile page?
Yes, but we cut that wig and we made bangs.
Send me pictures immediately. Send me pictures immediately.
But I swear it's funny that you the second person within this week that told us to do burgundy.
Bro, I'm telling y'all gonna break the internet with get a photo shoot going with an I'm telling you, if y'all wear like a silver mini dress strapless with some heels with burgundy bangs, I'm telling you, y'all gonna eat that up.
Okay, coming soon.
I'm telling you, that's
and I'm gonna tag you like
right, and that's confirmation right there. You ain't gotta tag me. I don't need all that. I just want to be help y'all. But honestly, before we get into anything, I just want to thank y'all for taking y'all's time to even come here. I know we had like some timing issues, but that was on my end, so I apologize. But thank y'all so much for taking y'all's time to even just,
of course. Thanks for reaching out to us.
Of course, anytime. So before I ask, I just want to make sure y'all good. How's y'all's day? How's y'all's mental health for today? Is it good?
No, that's good. Today was good. But it was better.
I know that's right. All right, so I want to get to know y'all just before like the show. I want to know more substance behind that too as well. So I want to ask, how are y'all when y'all grew up, and what was y'all's childhood like?
We had a great childhood. Yeah, actually, we grew up in Brooklyn, New York. We had, but both our parents, they weren't married, but my mom remarried my stepdad, and he was in my life. Yeah, I had a great stepdad. I had a great dad. I had a great grandfather, a great grandfather. I come from a really, really, really big family. I have other siblings. You see how she like we come from a really, really big family.
Yeah, I was like, hold up, we
we do. We come from a really big family, so we never needed friends because my family's so big. Like my cousins, like the ages between like every year a good 3 to 4 kids is born, sometimes more. So every generation has a group of cousins. Yeah. Like our generation is like 7 of us, maybe more, like 10. That's elite. It's like because they went to the South. Yeah, and now
that's crazy. How does that feel to have like a surplus of family? Because I'm literally the
opposite. Feels amazing. Like my family, I'm so supportive. When you're so you appreciate it for sure. But we was one of those kids. We traveled a lot as kids. We took vacations, family vacations, on family reunions. Summertime, my mom sent us to the South. My grandfather, which is her dad, side of the family. And then some summers, my grandmother would take me on her side of the family. And I'll be the South too. Yeah. So we always end up in the South somewhere, or like my grandmother. But we were the city kids. Yeah, we were the city kids. I will say we were spoiled as kids. Like we were very spoiled because we were the only twins. We were the only twins in our family. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Y'all lucky.
Yeah. So we were spoiled. Like everybody wanted to be with the twins. And we got along with all our cousins. Yeah. Like our little sisters loved us. We grew up with our cousins being like our brothers, like because we all lived in the same household. It was a 2-family household. They lived on top. We lived in the bottom. We lived in the bottom. My grandparents owned our houses. They had owned their own homes. So we went to church every Sunday. My grandfather's a pastor. Disney World, Disneyland, everything. We did everything like Hershey Park just because we didn't have school on Monday. Yeah, like our grandparents really like they definitely gave us a good childhood. Definitely. We had birthdays every year. We had a party every year. Our birthday is like a holiday in our family. It was me, my sister, my brother birthday, and my grandmother birthday. We're the first. All three of us is the first. He's a year later, but on the first, and she's the second in June. We all Gemini, so we always throw big parties every year, like block parties. But our parents did have us young, so I will say they was what 17 and 18. Yeah. They had us very young, so my mom kind of like grew up with us, yeah. You know. But my mom was very hands on. She didn't play by us at all. Like we had chores. If they weren't done, we couldn't go outside. We had to get good grades. One thing I can say, we were really good in school. Yeah, like, my father didn't play about that either, like at all. Yeah, so like my dad was one of those dads. I saw him every weekend, every single weekend, and then on weekdays, if I needed help with homework or a school trip or something, he would come to the house and take me to go. If I want my hair done, my nails, yeah, I needed a new pair of sneakers. Yeah, my dad spoiled the shit out of us. He still spoiled me. Yeah, he still spoiled us. We his only kid. My mom wouldn't have more kids, but we his only kids.
Did y'all like ever consider going to college, or is that like?
We did. I went to college. I went to Virginia State. We got our degrees in criminal justice. We both got our bachelor's degree from Virginia State University.
Hold on.
HBCU.
My girls are educated.
Yes, that was a requirement. Right. We had to go to college. We had to go to college because my parents had me so young. So it's like they wanted us to do everything that they couldn't do. Yeah,
so I love that. I love that. I feel like people like, or people in Black households, they always like want to talk so much about the struggle they've been through, but instead she flipped the narrative and said, "No, I'm gonna make y'all do everything I couldn't do at that time."
Yeah. Yeah,
love that. Hardworking.
Yeah, we had struggles. We all had perfect. It wasn't perfect. We all had struggles. Like sometimes we didn't have our lights on. We didn't have water. We didn't have heat. We didn't have, like sometimes the bills wasn't paid. We definitely had struggles. Like, but my mom really wanted to figure it out. But at the same time, overall, I'm gonna remember the good before. Of course, I remember the bad, the arguments, the us not getting along. Sometimes my grandmother having to take me, and I moved with my grandmother for a year because me and my mother bumping heads. But at the end of the day, my mother loved me. My mother supported me. My mother, like my mother was very affectionate. That's why I'm so affectionate. She told me she loved me every day. She gave me a hug. She gave me a kiss. If I'm mad, she holding me to, baby, what you mad about? You know. But even though we had ups and downs, nobody is perfect. Right? But I'm gonna take that as an adult because I'm thankful you had me at a young age and you struggled and you still made sure I never went without. Never went without.
I love the fact that y'all give grace to y'all's parents, because a lot of people don't give grace to their parents, and that because they see your parents as like a hierarchy, but forget to realize that we're still human at the end of the day, and your parents are still going through life.
I used to do that though. I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that. If you would have asked us this maybe 15 years ago, probably would have been different. But now that I'm 30 and I'm an adult and I live on my own, and to think about it, it's like my birthday was on the first. That's the first of the month. I'm paying bills. They was throwing parties and kids every year. Like I never went without a birthday, so it's just like I'm just super grateful to my parents. So I always try to. Like, I threw my dad a big ass 50th birthday party. He deserved it so much. Like,
I love that.
That was his first birthday. Like, I always try to give back. Like, my mom, whatever she want, Prada, Louis, I'm getting it for her. Like, it's just trying. I really do be trying. Because at first, we like you said, you young minded, so you don't notice everything that they went through as far as being your parents. Being a parent is not easy. Like we're not parents, but I see it, and I help people raise their kids.
And it comes with age. It comes with
it comes with age, and it's like wow, like I couldn't imagine. My mother had me at 7. I couldn't imagine.
And like when you picture yourself, if you were 17, could you have done this? It's like, dang, she really was going through it at her time. You know what I mean?
And I know I couldn't. She had 2.
Right.
She could have definitely aborted us, and she didn't. So
I know that's right.
My mom did a good job. I wouldn't want another. Like I wouldn't be who I am without my parents. And my dad. Oh my god. My dad. Oh my god. I'm a daddy's girl for real. My daddy is my dad. Oh my god. A man right there. I don't have no daddy issues now. If you won't do it, my daddy will. If you tell me no, my daddy won't. Yeah. Like my daddy is. That's my dog.
I love how you have such a tight bond. Like for me. Like growing up as twins, I want to ask y'all too if y'all can relate to this as well. I feel like I was starting to lose my identity in a sense. Like growing up with my twin, and it was very cool being called, "Hey, it's the twins. Oh, twins, what y'all doing?" But I kind of wanted to be called my name, like call me as.
That's why we went to 2 different high schools.
Oh,
Our parents
Okay.
really, that's what I said, for them to have us at a young age and for them to
They're
have
so
the knowledge they
smart.
had, they worked so hard for us not to feel like they read books and they took about twins. And because when we were younger, we wouldn't make friends outside of each other. So our teachers would talk to our parents like, hey, maybe we should separate them, put them in different classes, so they can. We had to go to a therapist. We would not make friends with each other, and when we did, we would hit our friends. We didn't like our friends. And then when we got older, now it's like I want my own identity. Yeah. Now I don't want to be a twin. Now I want to see who I am without the twin. So now they
Did
let
y'all
us do
have this
it. They
thing
let us
whenever
do
y'all
it.
are like when y'all were? Because I feel like every twin does this, but my mom said I did this with my twin. Did y'all have baby language? Like y'all was having full
Yes, we still
conversations?
got our own language. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, we were
Even now
infants.
as
We were
adults,
like
we got
taught.
our
We
own
were like
language.
having our own language, our own conversations, and like
Yeah, and we
how it
was like
was too
that.
as well. Like, did
Yeah.
your mom immediately knew that y'all were twins? Because how my mom was.
Okay, no. Yeah, yes and no. She knew we was twins, but they thought it was a boy and a girl. Yeah, they
Oh,
told her it was a boy and a girl, but it was two girls. Yeah.
mine's
I
was
was gonna be a junior. I was supposed to be named after my father. Yeah.
really
I
junior.
was always the girl. She was the boy. Shut up.
That's crazy. How mine was it's actually kind of cute though. We were in my of course in my mom's sack, but I don't know why I was always hugging my sister. I was always laying on top of her. So
They say that about twins.
our heartbeats were in sync. Our heartbeats were so in sync until I moved over, and then when I finally moved over, they were like, "You do know you have twins," and my mom was shocked because she had just she
So
was
she thought it
only
was one.
she did not know.
Okay.
She was only expecting a boy because she saw a boy, and then
Yeah.
I finally moved off of my sister,
They
and
saw it was a girl.
saw a
That's
girl too as
crazy.
well. I was like, surprise, surprise.
That is
Got-
crazy. But you see that all the time. All the time. Even with triplets and stuff like that. You don't see that.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do triplets though, but twins is
No,
cool.
but it was important. I think us going to different high schools was like the point. It was that point where it was just like you're Danae and I'm Danette. Yeah. It took for us to go to two different high schools for us to really, really love ourselves individually. Like, not everything is always twins, 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 the twins. Like, the only person I could say was my dad. My dad, no, he didn't play. You are you and you are you. My mother, she would put us together. She would. You know you did that, Mom. She would put us together. Just do it together, like whatever. But my dad, no, he didn't play that. You are you and you are you. And whatever he didn't do that. He still do that to this day. Whatever this twin, he not. But my dad is also whatever he give one twin, he gonna give the other. Yeah. But maybe you don't need this, but you need that. Like,
Yeah.
that's how he is. Like, he'll call me like, hey, I gave your sister $500. Do you need anything? Like, it don't gotta be $500, but do I need something? Because I just gave your sister something, and he does that to this day. Like, yeah.
I love that y'all had like that dynamic and that stability in y'all's life, especially from both
Oh, I
parents.
love going to a different high school. It was fun. We used to switch schools. Yes. She came to my
Oh,
school and me. I came to her school.
so y'all used to do the little switcheroo?
Yeah, we did it a few times. But I also feel like it helped us as twins because there's no rule book on how to be a twin. So it helped me realize it's okay for me to just be Danae. It's okay for me to not be a twin. Like, and not like everything she likes. Or not or feel like I gotta do everything on my sister. Or like everything she like or be intertwined with her. It's okay. I am who I am. I don't like that she likes whatever that's on her. She like it. I don't though. But I don't feel like I have to like it because she like it. Or I don't feel like but that took until we went to high school to realize that. Yeah. Because we thought we had to dress alike. We thought we had to like the same thing. We thought we had to eat. Well, we kind of do eat the same. But we have so like she like avocado. I don't care for avocado like that, but it's like I'll eat it because she like it. But like I'm not eating it like the way it's a certain thing. Like I'm into certain things that she's just not into. Yeah. Even down to clothes sometimes. For the most part, yeah, we like the same things. But sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be dressing a little like just down. I can't dress sometimes. Like. I'll be having a dress. I'm like, no, I don't be take that off. You're wearing it. But then sometimes you'll pick a nail design. I'm like, I do not like that. I know. I know.
Are y'all like stiletto girls? Y'all like coffin?
We like
y'all
both.
like
We like both. I got
both?
stilettos right now, but
Stilettos?
I'm more of a stiletto. Danae will always go back to a coffin. Me, I'm gonna stay towards. If I get a coffin, it's because of that design. Like that design. I'm getting coffin. Our appointment is on Tuesday. I'm getting coffin. I'm sticking to stiletto. I'm gonna get coffin. I've been having stiletto for the past like 3 months. I need to know.
I feel like
She get
y'all need to
bored quick.
try.
Danae get bored quick.
You said,
I don't
you get bored quick.
I stick to. She
Y'all
gets
need
bored.
to try. I think y'all should do Frenchie almonds.
We got that right now.
Oh, Y'all ate that. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all already know. Yeah, y'all can. Mm-hmm. I ain't gotta say too much. I ain't gotta say too much. All right, so I want to shift gears a little bit because I want to like to talk a little bit about mental health and just health in general because um, I just think it's very important. I can be transparent because I want to start being transparent first. Like for me, growing up, I didn't have like the best childhood, and I didn't realize that it actually affects your mental health until up until 2023 when I was diagnosed with OCD, like flat out on paper, and like people thought like when people think OCD is like, oh, no, I'm really clean. No, I'm really clean. No, for real, I'm really clean. But it has such a bigger definition of it. It's like you're doing a ritual in your head and repeat over and over and over again. And I realized I had trauma linked OCD, and I'm in therapy now trying to, and it's actually been very, very effective. So the fact that y'all went through therapy when I was younger, I applaud y'all for that. But what I wanted to talk about too as well is that I know it was like recently when y'all shared about Danae, I believe I think it's Danae. You were going through Graves' disease, and when did that start for you, and how did that affect you as a
Okay, it
person?
started it. So actually, the whole time I was filming, I was sick. Like I didn't know nothing was wrong with me. Like I kept blaming it on other things. Like I
Mm,
didn't know it was that severe. I'm gonna say that I didn't know it was that severe. So in October, that's when I went and I got my blood work and I did everything and I got my results back and they told me I had great. But we noticed something was wrong in August. I kept telling her why your eyes look like that. She kept blaming it on her contacts. So I ordered new contacts and then like I kept having heart palpitation, but I didn't know it was called heart palpitation. Like I didn't know. We go to the gym and she can't breathe. Dying. I was like, hey, we do the same workouts. I can't breathe, out of breath, sweating. I'm always hot. Like my heart is stopping and starting to stop, but I'm not knowing that this is going on. I'm just thinking I'm tired. I'm working out. I'm on the go. I'm moving fast. Like I'm just overdoing. I'm overworking my body. Let me get some rest. Let me get some sleep. I'll get some sleep. I feel like I'm okay. Then my eye kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm just like, and I kept getting migraines. Like my head would hurt so bad, but I'm like, maybe it's my contacts. So I would take my contacts out and I would give my eyes a rest, and I would put my glasses on. And I feel like I'm better. Like I'm good. I would just keep the lights off. I'm like, maybe I just gotta keep the lights off. Like I just kept blaming it on other stuff because I had so much other stuff going on. In other words, she was in denial. I was ignoring it. I was ignoring it. I was for a very long time.
mm,
Not long, but like it really started. It was 2 months today. Like it, yeah, it was not 2 months. It was like for 2 months, maybe longer. I know it for like 3 months. And then when I had to do the show, yeah, we had to do the show. So when we were doing the show, I started to feel it even more. It got worse. It got worse. Like I couldn't like walking. I was out of breath. Like I was hot. My eyes got so much bigger to the point where like even when we were, they was like the name, close your eyes. Like and I'm like, see, it's not me that just noticed it. Yeah. So then after that. I went and got everything, my blood work. Like, they told me I had raised. No. Start back to what happened. Your eyes. Oh, I had an eye infection. I had an eye infection and that's what made her go to the eye doctor. Yeah, I went to the eye doctor because I had eye infection. I was in too much pain at this point. I went to the eye doctor.
mhm,
They was like, you have thyroids. I'm like, I have thyroids. What is that? He was like, yeah, you need to go get your thyroids checked. I'm like, huh? How you telling me what I got? What is that? So then that's when I went to the doctor. I told him, as soon as I walked in, and he said, I'm gonna run your blood, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm about to refer you to an ophthalmologist and endocrinologist because you have Graves' disease. I'm saying, huh? What is that? And then that's when I called my mom. My mother was like, oh, yeah, you probably do have it because I have it. I'm like, you have it? What the hell? What are you talking about? Why you never tell me? And she's like, you don't remember but I was young when my mother got it. When my mother got it, I thought my mother was dying, honestly. Like, I thought she had cancer. I didn't know what was wrong with her. I was young. I didn't know. 11. So when she started trying to like remind me and everything, I was just like, oh, I remember that. That's when she lost all that weight. That's when she did. So she was in the hospital. That's when she was, because I was scared for my mother. I really thought I was about to lose my mom when I was that young. Because my mother was in the hospital for so long. I couldn't. And then I remember for one time for 10 days, I couldn't be around her. So I'm like, why we can't be around my mother? Like, what was wrong with my mother? Like, going through radiation. But I didn't know what that was. So I'm thinking, just tell me right now. Like, is my mother dying? Just tell me what's wrong. What you mean I can't see my mother? Like, I didn't know. I'm young now that I'm older and I know it's happening to me and everything that I'm going through. But my mother was a little different. Like me, she didn't have bulging eyes, and she had high blood pressure and heart palpitation too. My mother's on heart. My mother just got off of heart medication last year, actually. So she's been on heart medication this whole entire time. I just pray that I don't have to go through that. But when I got my results back, they told me I have Graves' disease, hypertension, thyroids, and pre-diabetic because of the Graves' disease is causing my levels to be down with the as far
Yeah.
as the diabetic thing. So they put me on methadone. That's something that I take 3 times a day. That's to help bring my levels down. And then they put me on treatments because the thyroids in my eyes is causing the swelling and inflammation in my brain. That's what's
Mm-hmm.
causing my eyes to bulge out of my head. But they put me on Tepezza. That's the infusions that I've been doing every 3 weeks. I sit there and for an hour and a half, and it goes into from my IV. But I feel like it has been working. I don't have as much headaches anymore. I
Mm-hmm.
have 5 more treatments to go, and they tell you that you don't really see results until after your 8th treatment. So that is a whole process within itself. That's
Yeah.
just for my yeah. That's just for my eyes, my neck, and my brain. That's it. Then the endocrinologist doctor. That's for the my levels of my thyroids, and because with Graves' disease, it affects your organs. So right now, mine is the organ that's affecting is my heart because I have heart palpitation from it. But they keep if I keep my levels down, I'm fine. And I'm praying I keep it down so that I don't have to be on heart medication because then once you get on heart medication, it's hard to get off of it. They keep you on it for years. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to do that because it limits you to do a lot of things when you're on heart medication.
Mm-hmm. I
But
love
other
that
than
the
that,
fact that
I'm
you're like,
fine.
I love that
She's
the like
not fine. She's not fine. Don't let her tell you that. She's processing still, and she's more aware of what's going on with her. So I think that's why she's a little bit more I would say I wouldn't say okay because you're not okay all the time. You're just once again this is you. You're understanding. You know what's going on.
you're more
You could say okay
aware.
this is what this is. This is why I feel this way, and it just feels good to know you wasn't tripping. It feels good to know. Hold on, me feeling this way isn't just because I'm tired. No, I something is wrong, but I'm fixing
Mm.
it and I'm working
But
on it.
I'm
You
glad
have
that you
good
were
days and you
able to
have bad
catch
days.
that though. Like honestly was able to catch that just because of the fact that um a lot of people, I'm just saying that just going back to mental health, and a lot of people in black families don't prioritize that or just think, oh no, you're good, you're fine until it develops into
Mhm.
something worse. And like for me, I'm glad that my mom really instilled that with me. She like I was telling my mom, I was like, Mom, something's wrong. Like, no, something's wrong. Like, for example, something that I would do was, and I'm kid you not, like y'all would have thought I was crazy. Like, cause I never knew what the concept of OCD was. And cause I
Um,
never had it I never had it. It literally came out of nowhere. It came when
yeah,
I
you
guess,
can get it. Yeah.
yeah, it came random. It came off of something, just trauma. My mom was noticing, she's like, Vaughn, how long were you in the shower? And I was like, I don't know. I lost track of time. I was in the shower. I promise y'all, I got into the shower at midnight and I was not walking out of the shower, like turning the water off until 4 a.m.
What?
4 a.m. Because
You
I
have
was
anxiety
literally,
too?
yes,
I have anxiety too. So yeah.
yes. I was in the shower for 4 a.m.,
That's
4 hours
4 hours.
straight. And I was constantly like scrubbing myself or like having the feeling of like, if I
Being
don't do
dirty.
this, this is gonna happen. Or if I don't do this many times, this has
Mm.
to happen. I have to go by like a systematic number system. If I skip this number, then I have to restart it over again. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what
you
that is.
know,
Yeah, that's
that's
OCD.
what
Yeah,
that
it's
is.
not
And people
always just
think,
being clean. Yeah.
yes, it's like
Mhm.
people think it's yes, it's a part of cleaning, but it's a trauma
It's a number of
behind it.
things. Like,
Yes, it's a trauma
mhm.
behind it. Or like for example, like I had like a row of t-shirts, a row of like white t-shirts. I wanted this specific white t-shirt. It dropped on the floor. I was pissed because I wanted that t-shirt. But of course you see a plethora of other white t-shirts. Just pick that one, right?
But you want
But and
that one.
yeah, but I want that one. But I picked that up. But it's like, damn, I picked it off the floor and I should have washed my hands. So now I have to go throw that in the dirty clothes and wash my hands and wash that whole shirt again. And now I'm pissed off because I want to wear that shirt specifically. So now I have to wash that shirt and it steals time away from you. And people on the outside be like, this nigga is crazy. But it's literally
Yeah.
affecting your head. And I learned that for me, it's not really prevalent in my life anymore. Like I'm very punctual. Like I'm very like this and this not. And I feel like what was affecting me was things in my childhood that when you're a kid, you don't realize your brain protects you when you're a child. So your brain puts mechanisms in your head to defensive mechanisms to protect you. And when you're older, if you get triggered by the same thing, it'll trigger you
hmm
when you're older and you can't identify it until you have to literally dig back into history about stuff that happened. So I mean, I'm good now. I'm good now. I mean, the only
But so, what did
medication,
they tell you to do to help? Like, when you have like,
like for me, it sucks because like OCD is not just one thing. I thank God that I only had trauma linked OCD. So they say OCD is not curable, but for me it was, because when I first had it, I went to therapy for like months, and it was gone. Like it was gone. I was like, okay, cool, back to regular. I'll be in a bad bitch. Okay, fine. And then bam, literally a month and a half ago, it came back out of nowhere. I was like, all right, all right. I was like, Jesus, what are you telling me to do for real? I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen this time. I'm gonna actually stay in therapy and do what I gotta do. And I realized, I was like, dang, there's a lot of things I just did not say. I was just internalizing everything, because anybody would tell you like, okay, Vaughn, he does, like if there's an argument or there's anything bad going on, oh, Vaughn just walks away, but they never know how I'm feeling. So I'm just walking away. So I feel like I just had to get these things out in
Out.
order for myself to heal, and that's where my anxiety comes from. Like sometimes I'll catch myself when I'm filming with somebody. I'll be tapping and I'll be shaking the mic, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" Like stop real quick, and I won't realize that I'm doing that, and that's just for me being subconsciously anxious, and I don't realize that I'm anxious. But
But you're doing better. That's all that matters.
yeah, or same thing too.
And
Like what?
being aware of it, that's one thing that I think the black community, we don't have the knowledge, one, and we're not aware. Like the fact that she didn't realize that she didn't know what thyroid is, it's common. In black, it's very common.
Yes,
And I
yes.
have people, family members that have it, and they said they looked at her and it was like, she gave thyroid. I thought she knew she had thyroid. It's normal for it to come in and out. You know what I'm saying? You can't get rid of it. It's just the fact that she didn't even have that knowledge to know that, hold on. And then even with the situation with my mom having it, how you don't tell you know, like you were supposed to let us know, like if anything like this happen. I don't know, it's tech parent I want to be, because why took for her to go through all of that. He's home filming with the shit, don't even know she's sick. Whole time my mother had it, and it's like it's passed down. That is something that's hereditary. So even with me, I get cysts. I get them on my ovaries. I get them. I had to get surgeries and everything, but it's hereditary. All my grandfather, all his sisters had it. Same thing with my little
Same
sister.
thing
She
with
had.
me. Like on my dad's side, I was trying to figure out with me. Every time I went to the gym, I kept going to the gym and I was like working out, and then I'd be like, "Mom, I'm about to pass out. I'm about to pass out," and I didn't realize. She's like, "Oh, your dad has sick. Their dad carries a trait of sickle cells, and I have the trait of sickle cells. So
Yeah,
I
you
don't have
passed
sickle
that.
cell, but you
The
get
trait.
symptoms.
He's carried the trait. My sister
I
got the
carry the
trait.
trait, and I have the symptoms. So I literally get dehydrated so quick, and if I
Quick.
don't eat before I go to the gym, I would dead pass out. Like I would actually pass
And for
out.
me, it
So
was kind of hard because I grew up an athlete. Yeah, I didn't have those problems. So it's just like now that I'm just like, where is it? But it was dormant in me, and then it came out. So
yeah.
that's why. No, also because it comes with age. Usually that stuff comes out as you get older. Yeah.
And it feels like, and I feel
I
like
like
whenever
that.
you're going
I'm
through,
happy that always awareness and fixing it and making sure you're showing up for yourself and you being the best version of yourself and you being the best, healthiest version of yourself. And people gotta understand too, once you get to a certain age, you gotta go to the doctor regularly. They
yes,
don't gotta take for you to have a little headache or for you to get hurt for you don't want to go to the doctor regularly. You need to be getting checked up twice a year. Period. That's it.
I'm just glad that me and you both are just able to be more aware about it too as well, and we were taking action versus just sitting back and not doing anything
I
at
don't play
all.
about my health. I never did play about my health. That's the thing. That's why it was so shocking for me. I think what it is that I never thought that I would have a disease. And then to have a
You never
disease that's
think
not
about it until it
curable.
happens to you, you know? You
Yeah.
never think about it. And then it like puts you in this situation where it's like, okay, what do I do? Like you're in this state of, like I went through like the state of shock, a state of like almost like
Oh
denial. I was
yes,
like,
I was in
okay.
shock. I was in shock.
Yeah, like you
Literally.
feel like you're not yourself. I feel like I'm like a
Yes.
different person, like an outcast. I can relate to you on that point. Cause
Yes,
with
but
me,
like
like
literally
and
crying every day. She's over
yes.
here like, I go to the gym, I eat, I drink, and it got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm just like so, and I'm like, what the hell? It's not curable. What the? Since when I got something that I can't cure?
Girl, I was feeling that. I tell you, I was feeling the
Like
same
I can
way
laugh about it now,
too.
but like, at the time, I literally felt like I was going. I was like going out of your body. Like yeah, like I was low key going about to be going into the the pressure state, like, and I had to catch myself, like, Danae, you're gonna be okay. If you take care of yourself, you can live a normal life. Like, if you have to get help, go get help. If you need to speak to a therapist, go speak to a therapist. If you don't let this stop you, or don't let this just bring you down. Like, God wouldn't give you too much if you knew you couldn't handle it. Like,
exactly.
I'm like, I had to catch myself because I really was like on some fuck the world, fuck life. I'm saying, like, I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to do nothing. I want to like see me. My eyes fucked up. I look horrible. Like, I look like I'm surprised all the time. Like, I was just like really, really. But I had to have a conversation with myself. I was going to church talking to God, and He woke me up and He just got me back together. And yeah,
Girl,
my eyes still not
me
together,
and
but
you both. Yeah, this is the first time I went to church in a year. This, like, as soon as the new year started, I was like, no, this got to be a priority.
yeah,
Like, this
definitely.
got to be a priority. So I really commend y'all for that. But before we get into Love Cabin, I do want to play a little game real quick. It's basically, I'm just going to ask y'all questions about who knows each other, and y'all just have to, just point real quick,
Okay.
All right. So who gets over things faster? Okay. Okay. Who is more emotional but hides it better? Okay. Who holds grudges longer? Okay. Who forgives too easily? Okay. Who hates being misunderstood the most?
I feel like
The both of you?
no,
Okay.
no, you do. No, it's Danae. You hate being misunderstood. You do, especially when you understand everybody. Yeah.
Who is more likely to pop off if pushed too far, Miss Gemini's?
Out of nowhere, it'll become, and it's like it's scary because she don't be, and it's just like she will.
For real?
Yes.
That's how my mom is.
Like it's like it's one of those like, wow, I didn't even know you had that in
He's
you.
like, okay, girl. Okay,
Yes.
hold on. Who is
She be
more?
like, oh, she got it because she don't never.
She on 10.
Yeah, she go on 10.
Who was more affected by the Love Cabin environment? Okay. Who do you think would have actually won Love Cabin if things were different? Who is more sensitive to comments online?
My eyes is the only thing that pisses me off. But I don't read the comments. You read them because you're sensitive to them. I laugh at them. I don't read them, but no one's talking about your eyes. They talk about me in general. What they say about you? First of all, I've been called ugly. Never been called that a day in my life since I got on TV. They only calling you ugly because of my eye. They're not calling you ugly. They calling me ugly.
And y'all are not, and I feel like the only comments they talk about is your eyes, but y'all are not, first of all, y'all are not nothing from ugly. Let's start there.
Thank you.
Let's start there. But this is
I
why
know
we
that
need
already. Yeah, I know that.
Right, like, hold on.
I can see the comments. No, see, I was in person. I'll quote the name. And I'm like, girl, I'm like, girl, did you see what this person said? But look how they look. And I'll take the but look at this person. I'll laugh at it. It's jokes to me. Like,
Yeah.
my
It'd be
humor is
just
different
me.
from
I'm
my
like,
humor.
you commenting on me, but you're looking like that. I'm sorry.
I don't look at the comments. I don't read them at all. Then they don't read them. I don't. If she know about the comments because I told her. Because she told me. Like, I never read them.
Good. Keep it that way.
Yeah. Now I like that she do that, but sometimes I'll be wanting to tell her, look what somebody just said, or it'll be something so nice and so sweet, and I'll be like, go look at things, and I'll be like, yo, that was so sweet. Yeah, just do that.
Who would walk away first if something felt fake? I feel like that's both of y'all.
That's both of us. Me too. Me, well, if I feel it, it's quiet. You know that. But I'm just saying, I would feel the fakeness before she would. But then I get, she gonna walk away. I get over things quicker than you. She gonna walk away 100%. She don't like fake. Neither one of us like fake shit. But I'll peep it first. That's the thing. So that's the only thing. I keep it before I'll peep it. But I get over things more than she do. Like,
Then weren't she the one on the light? Or weren't she the realest one?
Yes, yes, that was the most honest one. But she see things right away. That's one thing I do love about her. She see things quicker than I do. Like, I don't see things quick enough.
Oh my goodness, I can literally see myself being friends with y'all for real. Like,
yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Like,
I can see myself being friends with you too. I like talking to you.
Yeah, Lisa, stay. Don't hide me. Don't hide me. Keep going. Just plans. But that's it. Y'all passed. Y'all did y'all's big one. Y'all know each other pretty well. But I know y'all here for this reason, so let's get into it. Let's get into Love Cabin real quick, okay?
Okay, let's get into it.
All right, and yeah, I know every single question because I've been watching this whole season. I watched it 3 times just to make sure I didn't miss a beat. Okay.
Okay.
So entering as flames, how did it feel entering in the house as flames instead of OGs? Would y'all wish y'all had started from the beginning, or do y'all like y'all's placement?
You can go first. You want me to go first? Yeah. Okay. Walking in at the time, I was happy I was a flame. Now, later on, looking back, I wish and I would like to have the opportunity to come back on as the original cast. Like I would
Yeah.
love to be a part of the original cast. But at the time, and I'm not one to regret anything. I like that I got to experience being a flame and coming in and it being already so much. It was so chaotic because I was able to do it and navigate it the way we did because I had my sister. If anybody else would have came in like us, like even I could say even Bree, it probably was a lot more for her because she was by herself. Yeah. I never really came in by myself. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I navigated that, and I think I did a pretty good job with being a flame. Yeah.
And did. And did.
She spices things up real quick.
Did y'all feel like y'all had
No,
to
I
like?
agree. I feel the same way. I definitely. I want the opportunity to like they get. It's different treatments. When you're original cast, it's a different type of experience, a different type of treatment, a different type of everything. But when you come in as a flame, you don't have enough time to get the full experience. If I'm being honest.
Well, I mean, like
And you get short.
I feel like y'all didn't miss out on too much. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie. I feel like was it really Love Cabin for real? Because it just felt like OnlyFans Cabin. It felt like
Exactly. I
it
feel like
felt
we was too classy. One, we was too classy. They could have had definitely better guys. They definitely could have had better guys.
that part too.
And it was more so like if you could have they could have been more transparent with what they was looking for in the men.
I think
and
they
the
should have had more
females.
structure.
Yes. That's what it was. I was able to see. I'm good. But we came in not even knowing it was $100 prize. Yeah, that's another. Let's start there. We never knew about no $100,000 prize. We never knew about that. We never knew about a lot of things. If I'm being honest, yeah. Like even down to the people and who they was matched with and who was with what. Because it's like at the end of the day, they don't air everything. The audience, y'all don't see everything. Y'all don't see what we saw and what we walked into and how things were. It's like when we first got there. First of all, certain people wasn't even matched with each other. Yeah. Like I'm seeing this person with that person, this person talks to that person, and then when it was time for them to get to their matches that they had, that's when I seen it. But like when we were just chilling, walking, and they were telling us what was what, it was like head on. We didn't see that because you see how Ray J will switch up. I'm like, no, I want you with this one. I want you with that one. When we came,
Which it was cool in the beginning, but that really pissed me off because it's like y'all lost the plot.
Yes. That's how I felt. No, we were confused being in it. Imagine watching us being in it was confusing.
Girl, yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I can tell.
Was like just like each other, and then like I'm not gonna front. The cast members, they was cool. They wasn't too. It's not like I couldn't be around them. Yeah, well, we had fun. Yeah, we did. I had fun with them motherfuckers. Yeah, we had fun. We had fun. They had me cracking up, laughing, kiki. But it was a lot that we did miss because it was stuff that was behind the scenes, and that's why I said we missed a lot. Yeah. Because it was conversations being had. It was things people were doing, coupling, doing stuff off camera. Yeah, so that's why. With the whole situation with Sheila, why are you so surprised? Trap never slept in a bed with you. Yeah, on camera he would come, but he always was sleeping with Bree on the couch. They always slept together. So it's just like I wouldn't have been surprised if I was you that he picked her over you with like little stuff like that y'all didn't see as viewers. We knew what was going on because we was the ones that was there. Like, but no, I'm happy. But my thing is that for me. A flame is supposed to be prettier than the original cast because how can you come in take a nigga when you're not even cuter than the bitch? How? You gotta be cuter. You gotta be giving more. You gotta be stunting on motherfuckers because if not, they're not gonna look your way. They're gonna keep who they got. How you gonna stir the pot up and you're not it. You're not it. You stir it up. Like you're not hot enough to stir it up. So that's the only thing that is like. I love that Track just knew we was pretty enough to come and stir some shit up. Yeah.
Okay. Double the
Some
trouble.
people wouldn't like that, but it is the truth. Just go look at Love Island. All the flames that came in, they was spicy. Yeah.
As heck.
So spicy. Bree came in spicy. I love how Bree came in. She came in spicy. Hell, she came in and did what she was supposed to do. Yeah. And it's like, I get it. The original cast, they there first, so they're going to be, they would never be another original cast. Y'all original cast, y'all got that, y'all the OGs. Love that for y'all. But at the end of the day, we understood the assignment. And that's one thing that I want everybody to know. We understood the assignment. Like, That's what we got paid. We wasn't supposed to be girls, and we still were. Yeah. Like my job was to come in and be messy, stir some shit up, see if these connections is really strong, and if you could stir it up, then the connection ain't strong. Yeah. So they misunderstood the plot. I didn't. I did what I was
That's
told
a
to
good
do.
point
I
of view. I'm not
understood
gonna
it.
lie. That's a good point of view. That's a good point of view.
Like I'm a flame. I was supposed to do that. Like no one to me understood the freaking assignment of the freaking show. No, as a dating show goes, I watch dating shows. This is not. I watch dating shows, so I was excited to do one. I've always wanted to do. Love Island, but when Love Cabin reached out and Zeus reached out telling us it's gonna be a spinoff, I'm like, ooh, for my community, I love that. You know, I was with it, but it was not to me. It wasn't as I feel like they was enough. It should have been to Love Island. I feel like that Zeus. I love Zeus. I would love. I would always work with Zeus. Like I had a great experience with them. I don't know what other people experience. Our experience, they loved us down. Yeah. They treated us with so much respect. Yeah. They made sure we was good every single day. Yeah. Every step of the way. I have nothing but good things to say about them. So I would always want to work with them again. But I just hope this time they got their feet wet, and the next season will be more like a Love Island versus.
You know what they need? They need me as a host.
Yeah. Yes. They do. They need more class and more class because y'all already high. I get it though. They don't want to get. They don't want to stare too far off their brand. Yeah. And but they should. Which I think they should because it's gonna broaden their audience. But I think they want to stick to what they know, what the audience love, what the fans love. Because even so, y'all, the fans, not you, but the fans, they still wanted to see us fight on a love show.
But can you understand how the show became much more enjoyable when y'all were actually doing like challenges and stuff that wasn't so sexual? I actually was able to digest it. And same thing with Love Island. Of course, everybody wants to see a little kissing moment. Of course, whatever.
Yeah, that's
whatever
fine.
it is.
But when we got to like really.
But when it becomes into when it starts to become like very like too much like hands in the pants strip, that I'm like, girl, what y'all losing the plot.
I'm glad I wasn't there for that. I'm glad I wasn't there. I was not there for that.
Yeah, I was like y'all losing the plot a little bit. So I feel like what they need is to just re-intervene, make me the host because I'm gonna make sure y'all are good. Because I feel like getting into somebody's head and like if someone can stimulate my brain mentally, oh yeah, you got me hooked. Like physical attraction just don't hold me.
What I did to Kimo, I wanted to stimulate his mind. I wanted him not thinking about sex. He was thinking about sex with all them girls. Me, he didn't think about sex with me. Same thing with Bree. Bree said felt the same way about Bree. She came in and stimulating his mind. But this girl got me. I want to talk to her. He wasn't talking or having those type of conversations with people. Like I thought that's what we were supposed to do. Yeah. If I knew that wasn't, they should have gave me a heads up. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about one of the moments. Was it? I think was it Janae or it was one of the moments when one of y'all kissed Trap.
That was me.
You okay?
Janae, yeah, I kissed Trap. He was the person I chose.
Okay.
They was like, go pick somebody and kiss them. And mind you, we couldn't see nothing. Me,
really?
I just went for height. I just went for height. She just went for, I guess, the tattoos and the light skin and the lips and stuff like that. I went for the tallest guy possible. Whoever was the tallest guy, because I'm tall. I'm 5'11". So I was always going to go for the And that's what being a twin also comes into play too, because I also didn't want to go towards the way she was going. She was going to her right, so I'm like, Jeanette, you don't go to the right, because then it's going to be some shit. They already over here asking if will we share a nigga. Yeah. We woke up to the same nigga.
Yes!
Like, I'm going to the left. I don't even care I'm going to the left. That's what that was
that
too.
Made a lot.
Made you? And I'm just like, I don't want to walk. If Michael wasn't next to Camo and he was to the left, he would have got picked. He was right next to Trap. I mean, he was right next to Camo. So it was like I didn't know who she was gonna pick. Okay.
That makes a lot. See, I love how y'all explain it more in detail of it, because that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Now I'm gonna skip a little bit, a couple episodes. Let's go to.
I got fucked up. He should have stepped off somewhere else.
Okay.
Like I'm right here. Don't pick one of these little niggas.
I'm gonna go to episode 9. Let's talk about Brian's elimination, because I know people were feeling a little heated about that situation of what y'all's mindset was going through. But I was filming with I think it was who was it? I think it was Brian who told me this. But I think he said that production told y'all to
I'm glad you said it.
Yes, because a lot of the fans are mad at y'all because they're like, What? You're mad at
I
him
just got
because y'all
there.
said
Why
this?
y'all? Yeah, no, we didn't have no say in that. When they originally asked us, I'm being transparent. When they originally asked us, we picked Athena and John to go home. Those are the two we wanted to go home. Coming in, I didn't really like Athena. She was giving very much pick me, and John was just overly like. It was just he was. Don't get me wrong, he was funny, and I love John now. Like I got to know him, and I understand him from who he is. He's one of my favorites. He checks up on me. That's my dog. But at the time, when I walked in, Athena and John was just like, "Oh my god, they need to go home. Like, they is
That's
not
why
finding
I
no match
knew
here."
instantly. I was like, something is off, and I hope this interview people will be able to clock and understand and differentiate things just based off us having a conversation. They can know much more depth of how you guys can speak and how you guys articulate. Because seeing the show versus talking to y'all are two different perspectives, and especially how they edited it too as well. Because I was like, y'all took out Brian. I was like, it don't make no sense. That's how. But also, the show was very unorganized. So I was like, I don't even know what to expect because now I'm getting pissed
And you
off.
gotta think about it too. Even if we just got there, when we got there, Brian and Nisa were not a couple. Nisa was a couple with Thanos.
Yeah.
So how would I have known that they was real? You get what I'm saying? Like even if so, that's why that was the first day we was there. That was the first day we was there. And I didn't get to at this point I would choose whoever I got to know. I didn't get to know Brian. So he could go. I didn't get to know him. He's short, he ain't gonna be here for me. So he could go. You know what I mean? Even if production didn't, it's just like y'all still was not there for y'all to understand the dynamic. Like I'm gonna keep somebody that I have a chance with. I don't have a chance with him, so he can go. What chance do I have with him? Even though it wasn't my choice, but I spoke to Nisa, and I realized Nisa liked him. So Brian was never my choice because of Nisa. If I did that is the truth. I was like, when they said it, I was like, well, no, that's Nisa boo. Like she told me that's her boo. Even though she was like Thanos, she told me that's her boo. So like, I picked him. Like, but when they said Ryan, we stood up for him. Like literally, we stood up for him. We was like, no, I'm like, no, but Lisa's matched with him. We was confused. I'm like, but Lisa's matched with him. Athena's not matching nobody right now. Why? And I'm like, and John, he don't know who he likes. So why you sending people home that has a match? I'm like, but aren't they like literally the only match? Like we was arguing with production. They were like, listen, this is what's going on. Yeah. John is funny. The fans, he's more TV relatable. No one basically it was saying Brian. They put stuff in our ear. They was like, he just wants the money. Yeah, that's what they're telling us. They're like, Brian just wants the money. Overheard him. He just wants the money. So he has to go. This is what production is telling us. Because we was confused in that moment. Yeah.
I'm glad we're talking about this because this can be done and dead right there. Because
that's that. Like everybody always an apology. Y'all was sending us death threats. Yeah, and I'm motherfucking.
yeah, so I'm like, I was seeing the comments. I was like, ooh, I was like, let up on my girls real quick. Let up on my girls real quick. I said, let me get them in.
They was literally ready to kill us for Brian.
For real. I was like, child. I was like,
we got publicly did that. I need to publicly apologize.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because I was like, y'all was doing y'all was pushing it.
They did a lot. And then, but I mean, at the same time, that's what you sign up for when you do shows like that. Because production was like, you cannot tell them that we was the one that did it. You have to keep it. You don't get in trouble by them now. No, now they know. Even Brian said it, so I don't care. But at the time, we couldn't even tell the cast members that it wasn't our choice. Yeah, they come up to you. They said to me, "Listen." They come up to you, just say, "Listen, that's what it was. It was unanimous. We all just said it. Like, don't tell them nothing." Yeah. We couldn't tell the other cast members until after. So they all thought that. Nisa don't like us. They all thought that. The whole cast thought that. Even when what sucks is that the gag is we wasn't the only flame standing there. Bree was standing there. Ice was standing there. They got no hate. The name the net was the only people that got hate for Brian going home when it was not solely our decision. Collectively, even because collectively, if it was out, it was what happened to the other two people? Why nobody said nothing to them? Yeah, because Ice and Bree wasn't being bothered by that. Nobody said nothing to Ice and Bree.
I think,
but in their defense, I think it's because of my confessional. Oh yeah, I had said he here for the money anyways. I said something like that. Yeah, and that's why the fans put it on us. Yeah.
And I think also too as well because I want to talk about the situation too as well because I came across it too as well. I think people weren't feeling. Maybe I feel like it's the way the fans kind of put it because I feel like they orchestrate a lot of stuff. I think Danae, you were on live with I don't know where you were, Danae. I don't know where you were, but I think Danae was on live with Anissa and somebody else, and
No, that was the net. That was her. That wasn't me. That was the
that,
net.
y'all look
But that was when I was saying, when I was asking them, when I said something about sexuality, that part, that one.
y'all look too alike. I can't tell y'all apart.
That was her. That wasn't me. It might have been me because I'm over here thinking like me and Nisa was on with Camo.
Yes, yes, because Kama had said, well, didn't you say that? Well, didn't you ask that question too as well? Yeah. And I feel like, I don't think y'all are wrong because I feel like it's still a question that's still being asked. Like, I feel like you're just still asking a question. And I'm not trying to be like kissing y'all's ass. I'm going to be real if I'm going to be real at the end of the day. I don't feel like y'all are wrong. I feel like people were just trying to hate just to hate. And even if it was true or not, I mean, like,
it's like, everybody was talking about it. Everybody. It's not like it's a conversation that came out of nowhere. It's been talking about already. So why is it a problem when we say something?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't understand.
And then y'all get deemed as haters. Y'all get deemed as this because y'all spoke y'all's mind, and it doesn't make any sense. That's why I like when y'all hop on platforms like this, so I can say it. Put the hate on me, shoot. Like I want y'all to pin the hate on me, so y'all can have a voice to speak of what y'all have to say. That's like my purpose of doing that because it's like I feel like that wasn't really fair, and plus. Also, too, as well, the way they edited it, too. Like I said, like I told everybody else, too, as well, I said, even if him being bisexual, whatever it is true or not, I said, I don't really think necessarily that's all the way accurate because I think they asked Campbell a question about somebody else and it was false for him. And then they asked the other person, I forgot who they asked somebody else the same question and theirs was negative. So it made no sense. And it was the same question. I think it was about having sex or whatever it was. And it just didn't make sense at all. So it's like, y'all kind of have to put two and two together and like take things with a grain of salt. Y'all be taking things to heart. Like,
yes. I'm like, for some people, it's like, did you watch the show? Because the thing that but we are biased to it because we were there. So it's like it was so much little stuff going on. And they were gays, and like they telling us, like, "Oh my God, we're about to out him. I don't think he wants to get outed." What would you take that as? He is. But you got to think about it too. I feel like as viewers, I feel like a lot of people don't have common sense, and that's the problem in today's society. They don't because we came on a show that people were already on, that they already got to know each other, got to see what was what. Who liked who? The niggas was already fucking each other. You get what I'm saying? They already was intimate. We came on with the other campers telling us what was going on, what happened already, what has been going on. So it's like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have repeated what they was telling us, but that's the whole point of the show. That was the whole purpose. Because if you was asked to be on the show, sweetie, you would have done the same thing. That's what I didn't like with the viewers. It's just like, how y'all being mad for us? We all having a conversation that we were told.
and y'all
we didn't make nothing up. We didn't make nothing up.
I'm glad that y'all are explaining this because now it gets a little tricky.
But we got blamed because we was honest and we whatever they was secretive talking about. I came out and said it. I'm like, well, didn't you tell me that? Like, I don't owe none of y'all nothing. Like, y'all not, I just met y'all. Like in real life, I ain't saying that. Everybody tell me their secrets in real life, but on that. I just met y'all. Y'all not about to come and say these things to me to like try to get me to not like this or see or fuck with this person without me saying it out loud. Like, I need both sides of the story. We're not gonna sit here and we're not besties for you to be telling me shit and talking about the next person. Well, I'm gonna ask that next person. I want to listen because my thing is that for us, it was said because all right, Bree was the one that asked Thanos was he gay because that's what she gave gay when she asked if he was bi or whatever. Right after that, that's when y'all seen the clip of her saying, "Well, her stink ass pussy." Like he had an attitude because she asked him and was saying and like was like, "Well, what do y'all think?" Because he's so sassy, like he's so this, he's so that. Like that's why they little situation happened and whatever, and why he was on some up in defense mode on saying her pussy stinking all this extra shit because she kind of like question his sexuality. And it's just like, but now we're all in the middle of it. At the end of the day, we're here, no phones, we just have each other, like we're entertaining each other. Now we have no choice. Who else are we going to talk to besides each other? So now everyone is just talking about it. Everybody's like, girl, and the other girls, and the girls is like, I ain't gonna lie, he is a little sassy. You know what I mean? Like that's how it happened.
They messy.
Yes, it was.
Because I get it now.
But even as far as the thing go, when we walked in, they didn't show this part. This is not even aired. when we did the lie detector test, Brian, and you see how everybody came back. Brian had said when we walked back in, because they brought everybody individually to do their shit. Everybody came in individually. So now we all came in together. So Ray J asked Brian, tell the camper something that you learned about another camper that no one knows. This is what Brian said. Brian said, I found out that Thanos is bisexual. They didn't air that. We stopped filming because it was like 4 a.m. So now Ray J starts getting on Thanos, and that's when production comes in and cut it. They was like, no, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. We'll finish filming tomorrow. Let's be done because we're not gonna get through everybody. Thanos was their first victim. So we got to see everything as it was just Thanos was the only person who questions got aired out. Yeah. But they didn't air that. Yeah. But Brian was the one that technically aired him out. Like he was going down the line. He said, well, I found this out about that. That was the first person that they would, because Donald was sitting right there first. If you watch the clip, me and him was in the back and he was going through the back. They was going that way first. Yeah. That's how they was doing it. And it's just like, it's so crazy that when I said it, for Nisa to say, oh, they're just weird. Bro, you was right there. I didn't know, and I don't talk to him outside the show for me to know that was just off a show that was fake. I don't know. He wanted camera time. I don't know. If this man is, but it was said, and it wasn't said by me. It was just repeated by us. If somebody said, "Oh, he didn't," mind you, he didn't deny it neither. No, I was sitting right next to him. I'm looking at his reaction. He's looking at Brian like, "Why you have to say that?" Basically, he never denied it. A real that's not gay. He gonna be like, "What you mean by? Where you get that from?" You would have stood up for yourself. He didn't do that. So I'm like, "Oh, okay. Like, I'm for it. I'm not against it. Like, I ain't judging you." Facts. So why even say I'm weird? Because I said and repeated what y'all was all saying about him. Like literally all of y'all. All of y'all said it. Where did we get it from? He wasn't there. Exactly. We don't have y'all all knew him before me. Yes. Why would I say that? Where am I getting that from? But no one's thinking about it from that standpoint of view. But it's okay. We don't really care. Honestly. He not.
He is. He not. I mean, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not.
We in 2026.
That makes a lot of sense.
I wish I was by the fuck. I really do. Tried it, not for me. I would have more of a digging life.
Okay. Oh, okay. But I'm gonna go into a real quick with you, Danae. So I want to talk about you and Camo.
I'm gonna talk about them too.
Because I saw that y'all stole with each other after the cameras. He gave you like flowers.
Okay, yeah.
But I want to like talk about y'all real quick. Like, how'd you drew him in? Like, how do you keep a nigga? How do you give us a one-on-one on how you can do this?
I didn't expect to meet Camo one. I didn't expect to like him too, and I didn't expect us to connect. It was just like, it was no. I don't know how to explain that. Y'all really genuinely like it just happened. Like I got there, I picked him up on his height. We start talking. I'm just like, he kind of cool. Then it's like he's from the East Coast, I'm from the East Coast, so we have more of a better understanding of each other. And then it's like we just kept talking. Like literally, we just kept on talking, like having conversations. And then it got to the point where we didn't want to be without each other. Like she was even leaving me. We didn't want to we wanted to be with each other every day of every second. Like. We wouldn't go to sleep without each other. We wouldn't wake up and when I wake up, I always woke up before him though. And he's like, how you gonna wake up and not wake me up? We didn't go and he didn't want to have we would cook breakfast together. He we would do everything literally together. Like I'll be like, I'm going to go watch a movie. He gonna be, you gonna go watch a movie without me? I'm like, come on, you wanna come watch it with me? Like he would come watch the movie with me. And then when they would get dressed, he's like, what you wearing? So I come at you. Like they were so cute. They were so cute. I think that also made her experience different and 100% different from mine. Because for me, I was more so in a mess. Like mine was a little bit more messy. Hers was more so she got the connection. I was myself. I was my authentic self. I didn't know what else to be, who else to be. Like I literally was just myself.
But I feel like what really pissed me off though. What pissed me off was the elimination. Because why would they bring you up? Like, come on, why would they purposely eliminate you?
Yeah. And then act as if we had the choice.
Like,
yeah. I don't know. To this
That
day.
made no. When I say
I mean, Ray J, he apologized. He said, looking back at it, that shit was a little, that was weird. He said that. He said it came into our trailer. He said, I'm not gonna lie, I finally watched the episodes, and what I did was kind of fucked up. That was weird of me to do that. Like, I apologize. Like,
when I say that
and
annoyed
I
me
accepted it.
so bad, like and like y'all could have been top three.
Yes.
Y'all
I
could have
felt like
been.
they should.
Hey, like
I feel like me and Cameron was cheated out of the experience because we actually did the real experience.
y'all did
You
the
know what
real
I mean? Like at
experience
the end
too
of
as
the
well.
day,
Like he was a little bit of a player in the beginning, but you saw his heart starting to change, and I feel like people would have connected to that. So I was like, what was the point of doing? It just didn't make any sense.
and for me, it's like, but with what I thought it was supposed to be. You come in as love cabin. You actually find a real connection. Rather than you just genuinely fuck with a person. And they don't gotta be love now. It's we ain't there long enough for it to be love. But more so just you know that you wanna continue to get to know that person. Yeah. And for me it was just like I came inside the shack, well inside the cabin. I picked one person, I kissed one person, I connected with one person, and it wasn't on purpose. First of all, two people gonna be off limits. If anybody did not talk to or anybody that likes my sister, they off limits for me. So now that's process of elimination. Who else do I have? It's but so many people for me to choose from. And then it's not even that. It's the fact that I'm I'm enjoying my connection. So what am I supposed to do? Push the connection away and go see what John is not tall enough for me. The only tall person that was there was Michael. So I'm not about to fake a connection with somebody. If I knew that that's what you were supposed to do, then okay, I would have faked it. But I didn't know. I thought that she was supposed to be genuine. And it's just like, I genuinely only want to talk to this person. And now, after knowing his story and how he was trying to talk to every girl, and he only genuinely wants to talk to me, then what's the problem? Mm-hmm. What's the problem? Like, I'm a flame. I didn't have enough time to see if I liked anybody else. Yeah. And even with if I have more time, I don't have enough. It's not enough prospects. Y'all gotta bring more people in here. Y'all gotta bring more tall niggas in here if y'all want me to see if this connection with this man is real. Because he got to see if the connection was real because he tried other girls. I didn't get to see if the connection was real because I didn't try no other guys. But bring in more flames and we'll see. Mm-hmm. We didn't get the opportunity for us to know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm glad that y'all said something about that because it was like, it very much was like annoying. It was very much annoying for a little second. But before we go, I got to talk about the reunion.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I already know y'all outfits was tea. So.
Who told you? We his best dress, huh?
Okay.
Hands down. I don't care what nobody say. We his best dress. I don't care. I don't stand on nobody say.
Okay. But I want to know, how did y'all feel? Like, how did y'all, like, how was the energy? How was y'all feeling? Do y'all feel like y'all said enough?
I felt, if I'm being honest, I felt like I was at a baddies reunion. Yeah, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't give love. Even when they won at the end and they did all that, it felt like everything felt fake. Yeah, everything felt like it was planned and it was scripted, and it was like, and it's like they didn't have time to do nothing but to get this done because so much fighting happened that nobody really got a chance to. In my opinion, I ain't gonna front. The shit felt rigged too. It felt rigged. The audience, the way they were, it was like where y'all got, when you paid to be here and say these things because nothing be only on Desi and Michael. Even when Desi got outed, they still like, we just showed, she kept dodging it. Finally, Camo showed the receipts. I'm showing you the receipts because you want something. You're not a girl. You came in never not being a girl's girl. Oh, I like Danae. I don't like Danae. But you like Danae and you so for Danae, but you kissed her man and never told her about it and lied about it. Oh, well, it's a kiss on the cheek. It was never a kiss on the cheek. You said now you made him lie me. Yes. I never would have done no shit like that to you. At the end of the day, even on the show, they didn't show parts when Desi was coming to me, like, yo, so what's up with your sister? Like, does she like cause she was scared. Yeah. Like, cause do she That was the other thing too about the reunion. I don't know what was being said on the internet, but I didn't like that the girls was acting like they was scared of us or like they thought we was gonna jump them. Like, never was gonna do that. First of all, do you see what I got on, bitch? I was never about to put my hands on nobody. Two, I just wanted to get off my chest what I felt like and as things were being said, and I don't like that we weren't able to get a lot of things off our chest. Like all the things that all the bullet points that I had and everything that I wanted to talk about, and I let production know, we weren't able to talk about it because they were fighting so much. Which I understand that part. They thought they fought, but still they were fighting so much. And every time my mic kept going on and out, in and out, in and out. So I would say shit and they couldn't even get it. And then like even when Janisha or Auntie was talking to me, they would cut me off because now they over here arguing, fighting. Yeah. It was just so cheating. I get off on her. So now I can't even get off for what she just asked me. She asked me 3 questions already. Every time she asked me a question, is this planned? Every time the twins start talking, y'all start fighting? Yeah. Like what is it? Because we wasn't able to get off anything that we wanted to say. Like, and then Desi and Sheila was just acting scared. Like I didn't like that. They was acting scary. And then Desi, you want to argue with every guy, but when it's time for a girl to talk to you, and then it's like, and then being loud, just because you're loud, don't make you right. And someone needs to teach you that because it's just like Desi, I see the good in people. Desi is a Gemini. She from Brooklyn. I don't have nothing against the girl. I don't have no ill will against the girl. I wish the best for her. I hope she prosper in life and everything and all. Honestly, I saw us kind of being cool until she did that. It's just like you're being fake. And how you want people to be so real to you, but you're not reciprocating the energy back. Yeah. Where life don't work that way, babe. Like I don't have nothing against you. I don't want you know what I mean. Even when me and her was, and I'm sorry, like I read people. I'm sorry. I kept taking up for her. She's not a girl. I kept saying nothing. And Michael is not her type. Yeah. Bitch, that is not your type. Yeah. You make it look. That is not your type. I can and then get money right now. They will not last another 6 months. Not even that. It's just like. You want to talk about everybody else's situation and you want to call everybody else out, but when somebody call you out, you start crying. Yeah, I don't. How does that work? I don't like that. You sat there and bashed this man, saying, "Don't nobody want him." Nobody talking about him. But chat, you kissed him and you texted him and you writing him in vanish mode. You lying about kiss. You doing all this. You sneaky. You being sneaky, but that you not a like you. Then you be like, doing all that don't make you right. Mm-hmm. Being ghetto and doing this and shaking your head and doing that don't make you right. That don't make you that's not making you think that you better or making you make somebody scared of that. Nobody's scared of that. Mm-hmm. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, like, and then I don't like how Sheila was checking her and she gonna tell Athena to get her. I don't like that. Nothing about that gay real. It's not. You think that was some bullshit to do? Stick another girl on your battles? Like you grown. You grown. Why even do that? She like Athena, get her. Like that was so like. And then it was funny. The fans gonna love that. But the only thing that I didn't like that. To me, she get pussy. The one thing I didn't like that Desi did, because I like Desi. I always kept telling. I'm like, I like her. Like I see the good in people. Cause she's pretty. You giving her pretty privilege. No, I'm not. That's not pretty privilege. If she was ugly, you would not like her. So I'm not giving her pretty privilege. I don't like how when we was on TikTok live and stuff like that, and the shade she was throwing, like, oh, the twins is not cute, and she laughing and just throwing shade, and it's like, babe, you know that we're pretty. You know we're everybody type. You're only Rick Ross type, okay? You look like one of Rick Ross exes. We're literally everybody type. At the end of the day, babe, I would never put myself in the same category as you. Why are you allowing the fans to put us in the same category as each other? Because if I do it, then I'm gonna be a bully. You know what I'm saying? Because if I say what I want to say, because any guy that wants me, babe, trust, he does not want you. He doesn't. But if I say that, it's a problem. But when you kiki and laugh and throw shade, it's okay because the fans love you, and that's fine. And she did not like that. I told on Michael. Michael very much told me I was his type. You wanted to run with that narrative because it wasn't filmed. Mm-hmm. You wanted to run with that narrative so bad because it wasn't proof. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, babe, I tell the truth, and it's on camera how I'm the most honest person. Your man came to me. Oh, I know. He told me first. Okay, and I also came to you, but I'm not a girl's girl. But once he had that conversation with me off camera, I came to you saying, hey, my kiddo came to me saying that he would be doing himself a disservice if he didn't try to we have a connection, and I'm very much his type. Why is that? So why are you mad that your man think I'm pretty? Why is that a thing? I think you're a beautiful girl. You should think that's it. It shouldn't be nothing. That's it. I came on the show as a flame. I was supposed to be the guy's type. Mm-hmm. I came on as a flame. You misunderstood the program. You think you're bigger than the program. That's the problem. Mm-hmm. And that's because also the production also got her feeling like she is the show. She was the show. Yeah. Which she kind of was. And there's no shade. You kind of was. I'm not hating, but you don't. Why are you hating on me? There was no need for you to do all of that and throw all that shade when you are the face of the show right now. You're a part of the original cast. It was no need. I'm not doing all that when I know what I know. Yeah. Like, bitch, you came in late. You didn't have to do all of that. You overly did it for what? When you already knew your spot was solidified. Now it's giving you just want to be messy. Yeah. You want to pick at me. You want to go back and forth. To prove what point though, I don't know. So you heard it here first.
Just go ahead and walk off.
He's like, this is a lot to like, unpack right now. No, because it's just like, how you mad? You didn't want me to tell the truth. Like, your man said I was his type. That's it. I'm pretty sure there's other girls out here. Bree was his type. He fucked on Bree. Yeah. Why you got me? I didn't even have sleep with the man. She was wearing his coat, doing little stuff, and you ain't never said anything to her, but you want to say something to me. Why? Because the fans. I'm telling you, it's the fans. And then when you see me in person, you dodging. You're not even trying to look me in my eyes. That's true. Like, you was so scared. I know when someone's scared of me, you're scared. Yeah, that's true. I felt it. Sheila was scared too. It's okay. It is what it is. I'll be scared of me too. I'm 5'10", and it's two of me. I will be scared too. But like, don't talk all that shit and then see me in person and be scared. Because everything that I've ever said on the internet, I can say in your face, babe. And I've said it to you. And I said it, and I have, and I said it to you. It's nothing that I didn't say. She's just like, well, after the show, you knew. No one else knew, but you knew that we went. How was I supposed to know that y'all was going to stand strong and stay? How was I supposed to know that? And then on top of that too, they was asking questions about the actual show. Why you didn't choose Michael? Well, because Desi and Michael was locked in, but Michael did say I was his type. And if he had more time, he would have explored to see me having had a connection. We didn't have enough time. And she told her truth. Now it was a problem when she coming at you. But it's like, girl, you a girl's girl, but you kissed Camel and lied about it. So make it make sense. You can't put out things that you want. That the universe don't work that way, babe. It's just dumb. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. I really don't know about that, Zay. Yeah, no one really. I really don't. It's not that. It was never a big deal until she made it. Never that serious, honestly. Girl, I thought we was cool. No, I never. So, I never thought that we could be that cool.
Who do you think really deserved the 100K?
Huh?
Who do you think really deserved the 100K?
To me, Bree and Trap. And then Danae and Camo, yes, things got rough and rocky with them towards the end, but the actual experience and how the genuineness came about, and them first of all, they argue every fucking day. He didn't like how she talked to him. Everything about their relationship was forced. Yes. Y'all had no one else to choose, so y'all chose each other. And y'all locked in. I'm not saying that y'all didn't have respect for each other. I'm not saying that y'all didn't think each other was... Shut the fuck up. How the fuck you gonna be with a woman that tell you that's comfortable enough to tell you to shut the fuck up and talk to you any type of way? And every time y'all argue, it was about how she was treating you. Who wants to keep talking to a woman that treats them like that? It's toxic. It's toxic as fuck. It's forced. Nothing was forced about me and Camo. They came in. She chose him. They stuck together. Bree and Trap tried other people. He wanted kept going back to Bree. Kept going back to Bree. They understood the assignment and they did it right. If anybody deserved it, it was Danae and Camo and Trap and Bree, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Woo. Woo. Cha.
It's gonna be a lot.
No, like, y'all are saying some really valid points. You know, y'all are saying some valid points.
Didn't try with anybody. He was just sitting there waiting on whoever chose him, I guess. Desi carried him through the whole show. Yeah, she carried him throughout the whole show. He was boring. If it wasn't for Desi, Michael, and it wasn't for her being loud and ghetto, let's not make it seem like it was because she was just extra in everybody's business. That's why. Other than that, she's made for TV for sure. I give that to her. And she's a very beautiful girl. Yeah, she is. No, that's what it's like. No one never said anything negative about you. No one said nothing bad about you. No one threw shade at you. You just kept throwing shade. What you throwing shade for? As if we're not gonna catch the shade being thrown at us, and I'm not gonna throw it back. Yeah. Girl. She was very much intimidated by us. Very much. All the guys said it. Very much intimidated. Even the girls. And it showed, and it still continues to show. Yeah.
So with that
instead of just being a girl's girl. For real. Like, they really just being No, and my thing is that she understood the assignment. She should have been like, well, Michael, do you like her? See if you spend a day with her. See what's up. I want to know if we really real. Go spend a day with her. You seen Shelly do it. You saw Landria do it. Like, if you want to be a girl's girl and understand the fucking assignment in the show, I would have been like, oh, Michael, she is pretty. You said you wanted another black queen. Go eat with her. Go have breakfast with her. Have a conversation with her. Yeah. Since you're such a girl's girl, and you want the full experience, you got to dibble and dabble and talk to Trap and see if you like this person and that person. You was kissing this person over here, hiding behind in the dark, waiting for it to get dark outside. Dark, and to turn the fucking lights off for you to be kissing Camo in the dark. Like, you did all this sneaky shit. Why Michael can't experience the same thing? This just gets selfish, and it gives like it's all about her. Yeah, she's very much selfish. It's all about her. And she gotta be the center of attention, and she gotta be the. She wanted to be the cutest. Like, it gotta be about her because that's her. She like everybody wanted me, and but it's just like yeah, she was standing big on that. But they made her feel that way though. Yeah, they definitely did. Babe, in real life, that's not happening for you. Yeah, not in the roads we be in, babe. Okay.
So a
No,
lot
they
was
did. I ain't gonna front. The
said.
guys made her feel like she was it, and she ran with that. That's why she had that confidence. But you can't even get mad at her. You can't. You can't. That's all I kept saying. I liked her. I kept saying it, like, girl, I like you. Like, you're beautiful. Like, that's why I was kind of weird, and I was. But a lot of the guys didn't like her once she started talking. That's what it was. And I understood her. Me every time, and I took up for her. I kept taking up for Desi. That's why it baffled me when it's like, why you throwing shade at me for? Like, girl, I was taking up for you. I kept defending you. I kept letting everybody know how much I fuck with you. I kept like we was having our own conversations on the side, even after the show. Even after you told her that you didn't like me, I'm her sister. She still was talking to you. Yes, I still was being cool with you. I still was understanding. Me and you didn't have heart to heart on the bus before. Me and you just sat there and talked and had good conversations. I would never talk about what we talked about because that's just not me as a person. Like, girl, I was really fucking with you. Like, I saw you for you, and I saw that you could, like, you know. So for that being on social media and that would really change the person. You get to see a person real, you know, colors. That's what that is.
I mean, I'm glad that if y'all saw that, y'all saw that. I'm glad that y'all were able to protect y'all's energies overall.
For sure, definitely.
But that being said, I want to ask y'all, what did Love Cabin teach y'all?
You can go first tonight. I think for me, okay, so that's a good question. Personally, doing Love Cabin and the experience and seeing, you know, the dynamic of everybody finding connections, it made me realize how much I really do want to be in a relationship and how much I crave connection and intimacy. So intimacy? I said, oh, you know how I be saying this so fast, intimacy. So. So I will say I'm grateful for the experience in that aspect. Like I now know what I want, and then the questions that were being asked and the things that were I was noticing when it comes to like really liking someone and digging in and finding that connection, what it takes. Because that's one thing I could say, like Zeus or Love Cabin did hit some spots. Like when we were sitting down talking, it was like, well, what are you really looking for? What is a no-no? What is it's just those questions that you don't ask yourself when you're dating. You're just like, oh, he cute, or he's spending money on me, or is he doing this? And it's just like, no, I need to get into depth and I need to get into the real because I want to start having kids. I want to start my own family. It's nice to have guys that want to spend money and take you on vacation and do all of that. And that's really what I feel like I'm used to when it comes to dating. But I really want to find some type of depth when it comes to a relationship. And that's what I'm looking for right now. Some substance, 100%. Really communicating, yes. Because being in a closed space like that and not having my phone played a big part in me realizing and seeing it for what it was.
And being present in the moment.
Yes, being present in the moment. And it's just like, especially from me not finding a connection and looking at everybody else and how they was navigating and getting to know each other. It was really nice to sit back and see it, even as far as watching my sister and her connection grow with Camo. It was so beautiful to see. Like they really was waking up, going to sleep, watching. Like they didn't have no type of distractions, so they got to sit there and talk to each other for hours. And I thought it was beautiful. Like I haven't done that with a guy in so long, and it was like, wow, that's what it is that I'm looking for in real life. Yeah.
And for Danae, how do you feel?
I definitely could agree with what she's saying. Like for sure, it definitely opened up my eyes as far as me wanting to have something like real deep and something that's lasting long and something I could a future with and grow with. But I also realized that I like television. I do. I actually like television. Yeah, like, I would definitely do a season 2. I would definitely, I would have my fun real quick before I settle down. But I see myself doing that real quick, having a cute little run, having fun with it. Like, look, just now I got to meet a good person. You are, your energy is everything. Like, I can see myself running into you and us having a ball, like, and staying connected forever. Like, no matter what. Yeah, we've met some good people doing that. Check up on me. You could be in China somewhere. You good over there? Okay, I'm good over here. Like,
we locked in, y'all. We locked in.
No, we've met some good people. So I would say that. Love Cabin was a good experience. Being exposed to more more things. Yeah. Because I'm always looking to learn. I'm always looking to grow. I'm always looking for more experience to make me a better person. And it's like this opened the door for me to see that okay, I can go down this avenue, or I can do like you know what I mean. So and then also with and we was taught that we was always made for TV since we was kids. Yeah. So to really be on TV and family reaching hitting us up and reaching out to us, it's just like yo, y'all are funny. It's like thank you. I kind of and I'm happy that the show helped me realize certain things that I want in my life and that I didn't realize I was missing. I knew I wanted it, but now I know that I really do want it. If that makes sense. So I do love it. Was definitely an experience. Yeah. And then the whole me knowing, like, okay, I want to. As far as the connection, I want it to be more substance. I want it to be more real, and it's just like I need to find somebody that wants the exact same thing I want. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody wants the same thing, and I felt like if we all knew, I'm big on communication. So I have to find someone that wants to really communicate and like be very transparent and knows how to have the uncomfortable and adult conversation. Because if not, we both gonna be wasting each other's time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to thank y'all for even being here. Like y'all, I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all for just even taking y'all's time out. I know y'all have busy worlds just like me. But before we get out of here, I do this with every single guest. So I want you guys to give a quote out, whether it's just for yourself or just for the audience to take away. I'll do one too as well. Just so we can end out with a, positive vibe, positive note. I'll go first just so like, y'all can think a little bit.
Start it. Yeah, let's get.
Start the scenario. One that I have is okay. One that I have would be like growth only feels like grief because you're leaving old versions of yourself behind.
That's a good one. That's actually a good one. I like that one. I can resonate with that. A quote for me will be, I don't know, really a quote. It's more of a saying. What you put out in the universe is what you get back. So be mindful of how you treat others.
Comes right back to you.
Hey, both have some good ones.
It could be a saying.
What's a good saying for me? Once a baddie, always a baddie. I like that one too. No. Something that's more like leaving. I know, yeah, because I'm funny. I'm such a funny person. So once a baddie, always a baddie really does fit my character. Exactly. But as far as like being more in depth, it's just like I feel like staying true to yourself and being authentic and transparent with yourself, having self-awareness is so important. And I feel like in this life journey, it's very important to learn how to love yourself.
For sure.
And I feel like a lot of people lack, self-awareness. And it shows when they are outside, when they communicate with other people and all that. I'm going too long right now, but I really feel like self-awareness and self-growth and understanding is very important. And that's something that I've learned the past 2-3 years, and giving yourself grace. So that's why I wanted to share that with you.
I think that's very important. I feel like that also, the reason why I like to do like these quotes and stuff like that, just because just as much as like you're talking to me, I'm really am like taking in new insight and new information. And I'm glad that once again, y'all are able to like express like every bit of individuality that y'all have separately and together. Because we relate on a lot of things, like just us being twins already. We relate on so many things, and like for the longest, I felt like I was like alone when it felt like I was dealing with something that wasn't necessarily curable or to a sense. So the fact that you could like sympathize and empathize with me in different levels, I feel like I'm meeting my other half of twins. Like,
and it's like you come back and you just be like, wow, I have so much in common with a person that I never even met, and we go through the same thing sometimes. That's why I say give yourself grace, because it's like it's gonna be someone that's gonna understand you, that's going through what you're going through, that can help you process it and move forward. You never in a dark moment forever, and you gotta always remember that. It's always some years may be bad, but some years gonna be great.
I know that's right. I know that's right. But with that being said, Thank y'all so much for just showing me love and giving me a good
Thank
time.
you for having us.
Like, I
Yeah,
love y'all.
thank you for
Like, I
having
feel like
us.
we're connected. Like, y'all need anything, call me for real.
Yes, that's how I feel. We need to just call me. You know, we could do this again. We could reconvene, do this again. I have so much more to talk about because I know you're gonna have shit going on in your life, but we're gonna have shit going on.
You know, I don't care. Y'all know I be calling randomly, so just call me. Be like, girl, what's up? Like, you know, I'm here.
Yes, definitely.
And I'll
We
be
could do that,
I'll
for
be in
sure.
LA within a couple months, so we gonna have to do a part 2 for
Oh,
real.
yeah, we can connect. I was about to say that at some point we gotta connect. Yeah, at some
Yeah.
point we're gonna be in the same state together eventually. Yeah.
Okay, I mean it's just only bad, you know, the baddest ones. You know, okay. I love y'all, but thank y'all
Love
so
you
much for
too.
tuning in. And if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, y'all already are here because of the twins. I mean, why else? Why should I be here? Okay. Without further ado, I will see you guys on another episode of All Things Davon. Bye, y'all.
Thank you, Devon. Bye.